Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2026. You're in the live trading room. Today is the last trading day of the week. Tomorrow is Good Friday. Let's take a look at yesterday's charts. It was generally all up yesterday. Had four trades for 106 and did have that nice swing high right off the top. Get my right there, followed by a, sell-off and then a slow climb up to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then profit taking started taking place. And then it kind of went back and forth for the end of the day. And so Q closed at 583.67. And we do have a gap play this morning, and the gap fill and trigger will be 580.41 down here, 580.41, because price went way down overnight. Let's get it in view. Current price is sitting at 573.18. So we've got about $7 worth of upside to get to before we even get a gap trigger, gap fill and trigger. So let's head over to the option chain. And we've got 2,325,000 already traded on the underlying. Let's go to April 2nd here. Wow, call side's way expensive. So the strikes are way out of balance right now, so we won't pick a strike until we get all this pre-market volume figured in. But wow, the call side's way expensive. We are on April 2nd. Yep, April 2nd on my option chain. It's odd to see it that far out of balance.
That's because the pre-market's down over $10 for
Yeah,
use.
yeah, absolutely. And speaking of Keith, there he is. Good morning, Keith.
Yeehaw, yeehaw. Good morning, everybody. This morning we had a number of announcements come out. The Challenger Jobs Cups report came out significantly higher than last report. Um, the continuous jobless claims were just about spot on. Goods and services trade balance was a little bit less than anticipated, so that I mean that's a little better than anticipated, so that's good. Um, Trade balance for February, just a little bit less than the last report. Initial jobless claims, actually less than anticipated, and the 4-week averages come down a little bit here. We will have a 4-week bond auction at 11:30 today. No announcements at 10, so there may or may not be a pop. And yes, tomorrow we will be off for Good Friday. The markets are closed tomorrow. And that's about it here. I'll be trading today's expiration along with Tim. And oh, yesterday I only had one trade up 20 cents. I was busy away from my computer the rest of the day, so I didn't get a chance to take advantage of any of that. So hopefully we can get some good trades in today to close the week out.
That sounds good, my friend. Thank you
Yes,
for the
sir.
report.
Yep.
Okay, we've got less than 30 seconds before we start. Make sure you got 20 cents between each of your hash marks next to your chart. So we're looking at the same size candles from day to day to day. And we got 15 seconds before we start. Let's try to make it a strong end to the week. There's 10. Stand by. Here we go. In five, four, three, two, one. There's the bell. We are in. And price moving up a bit as we get this pre-market volume figured in. You can see that the option chain has equalized and come down quite a bit on the call side to about the $4 range for a 60 plus delta. Actually, in the $3 range for a 60 plus delta. Got both our MACDs are in the call bias position. And the broader indices, the Dow is down by 617, Nas down by 367, S&P down by 82. So quite a red market on the broader indices. Price trying to climb here a little bit. Lots of volume. Price coming down to VWAP, breaking through VWAP. We're in our third minute. We got 4,305,000 traded on the underlying. Dow is down by 628, NASDAQ down by 394, S&P down by 86. Price kind of hovering around VWAP. Oh, Dexter, the trade dog, is here with us today.
Oh, woof woof, Dexter. No trading cats with me at the moment.
No.
No, they must have known Dexter was coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Scattered.
Still got a yellow coating everywhere down your way, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Not as
start.
not quite as bad as it was. We really need some rain.
We got a little bit last night, and it's all the trees are starting to flower out now. So I would expect this coming week or two, we're really going to get a lot of yellow up here.
Hmm. Yeah, it's about finished down here. Um, but boy, it's still on everything. Got price declining now.
Put a let me see. I don't know where I'll put it. I guess I could put a pseudo demand zone at the bottom of that first 5 minute candle.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna keep an eye on the 576 on the put side and watch it reverse. It's a pseudo demand zone. Price trying to rise here a little bit. All right, stand by on this 576 on the put side. I'm going to enter this 576. Pass me by. Try again. There we go. Got in that time. For 446. Oops. Just got out of it for some reason. I didn't mean to do that. At 446. I'm going to try to get back in this again. There we go. 471. All right. I'm going to take some profit here. Yeah, come on down. There we go. 481, 471 to 481. Yeah, and that first trade got in at 446 and accidentally hit the out on it and got out at 446, but that was just a dumb mistake on my end. But got back in again at 471 and got a little profit off that. I'm going to put a supply zone up on the top here. Price coming down again, trying to. All right, we can move the demand zone down to a real demand zone. There we go. We can get rid of this pseudo demand zone. Got price rising. Price climbing back up to the supply zone, trying to. See if it's going to push through or bounce off of. Push right through VWAP. No resistance there.
Hey, Tim,
Yeah,
how much did you make off that last trade?
10 cents.
Is that your only trade?
No, I had a trade before that that I didn't make anything off of. Came in and out even.
Oh, that was the, yeah. Okay. I was thinking that the way you called it first, you had made over $1 on that trade.
No, wish.
I was going to be really impressed. All right, thanks.
Price is going to try to get through VWAP again. I mean, through the supply zone. We're just into some consolidation right now. Be interesting to see if this breaks out on the top side with the broader markets being down as much as they are. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on the 572 on the call side. Starting to reverse a little bit now. All right, looking at this 572 on the call side, stand by. I'm going to enter this 572. Oh, passed me by. Should have got in just before that. Try again here. There we go. In at 7,479. All right, stand by to take some profit here. Let's go ahead and take profit. There we go. Out at 525, 479 to 525.
And under 5 minutes to the pop if there's going to be one.
Okay. Starting to see some reversal set up now.
Mhm.
Got our pricing continuing to climb. I'm going to wait till after the pop before getting into another trade.
Yeah, same here.
All right, we got about 10 seconds for the pop at the top. Here comes the pop if we get one. There we go.
Mhm.
Great volume so far. We've got 11,320,000, 30, 40,000 traded on the underlying. Dow still down 437, NASDAQ down 266, S&P down 55. They've come back from their lows quite a bit. All right, I'm going to go over to the put side. to the 479 on the put side. Just keep an eye on it here.
But
This starts
579.
579. Thank you. Yeah, keep an eye on it just in case this starts dropping. One minute MACD is crossed over into the put bias side. Let's see who's going to win out this tug of war here. Right. 479 on the put side. Stand by. Yeah, reversing hard. All right. Obviously, forget about that put trade. I'm going to go back to the 575 on the call side. Stand by. I'm going to enter this 575 on the call side, and it did. In at 437. Get back up there. Get back up there.
You in that at 447, Tim?
Yeah.
Got a supply zone that can be moved if you want it.
Okay.
Maybe a new one coming too.
Yeah. I'll do it as soon as I'm out of this trade. All right, stand by to take some profit here. I'm going to go ahead and take some profit. There we go. Out at 482, 437 to 482. Okay. Now, Larry was telling me to put in a new supply zone. Let's duplicate that, bring it up to here, duplicate price level, get up to there.
This thing still has a long way to go before it gets to where it closed yesterday, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, a long way.
Maybe it's trying. I wish it would. It could just tell us
I
that's what
know.
it's going to do, and then we could all put in calls and just wait.
True that.
I never get that called.
Yeah, me either. All right. All right, got four trades up 99.
Tim,
Hmm?
I want to ask you about the value of putting stop losses on trades in the early minutes of trading
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
because it seems to me, and maybe there's also a very high maybe that I'm wrong. It seems to me that a stop loss on early minutes could be counterproductive because it's not all that it's reasonably often that you can stop out, but it's also reasonably often that it will come back.
Yeah,
And if you stop out, then obviously that's pegged that loss and you can't get away from it.
right.
So
Right.
what do you think?
Yeah, I think there's more volatility in the opening minutes. So your chances of that trade coming back are greater in the first few minutes, first 5 minutes, certainly,
Hmm.
probably than any other time. So um, you may want to loosen up your stop a bit to allow for that.
Like maybe to where?
Like to maybe, where do you have it set now?
50.
Oh, 75?
I was thinking about maybe doing $1 just to prevent a complete roll off the table.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but I had that this morning. And it was a trailing stop, so I stopped out at minus 34 cents.
Okay.
So obviously it went up 16 before it came
Right.
down 50
Right.
from there. But then it came back with a vengeance, and had I stayed in it, I was in it at $4, and it came back and went to over $5, so like five and a quarter. I saw it at.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Now, yeah, I see that.
Let's go over to the 576 on the call side. We'll just keep an eye on this. It often will pop up and then just die when it pops up like that. Price coming down a little bit off this high. Get all these charts back in view here. All right. Let's see. Keeping an eye on the 577 on the call side. It's kind of incrementally heading up, but a lot of little reversals here, which one of them's going to take off. Dow's down 404, Nas down 188, S&P down 42. See if we're going to get another supply zone here in about 20 seconds. As long as price continues down and not up, we'll get a new supply zone in here. Nope, ain't going to make it. Nope, didn't quite get there. Like I said, one of those reversals would take off, take hold, and it looks like that's what it's doing. We'll see how far this reversal gets. And goes price popping back up. Price pressing down. All right, now we do have a new supply zone. Hey, would you all excuse me for just a couple minutes? Be right back. Oh, heavens, what's going on?
Trying to sneak up while you were gone.
Apparently. Did you get into this?
I had got in some time ago at 451, got out at 490.
Oh, nice.
I've had a couple losses here this morning though too, so
Oh, all right. We're a little over 1 hour in. We've got 18,419 traded on the underlying. Got Dow's down by 237, Nas down by 150, S&P down by 28. Doesn't seem to be affecting the upward trajectory of price this morning.
getting close to that fill in the gap, believe it or not.
Yeah, it is. Reset my option chain here. It's fallen off the screen. There we go. Looking at the 578 on the call side. Oh,
Up fill in the gap big time there.
oh, sure did. Wow.
I'm jumping over to the 579.
Yeah.
Yeah, it passed me by.
You said 579?
Well, I'm even going down further yet. Gotta reset this. 583 I'm looking at now.
Yeah. 583.
No, you gonna fill?
Oh, didn't feel for me either.
Oh, come on, get in here.
Anybody know what happened?
No.
Nope.
Something did.
All right, I got in at something. What did I get in at?
Strike gold.
441 I got in at.
On the 581?
583.
583. Okay.
Naturally, it's going to drop back now.
My numbers on that are all messed up
Hmm.
between the bid and the ask. Maybe it'll level out. Big gap.
If I finally got tired of trying to get in, so I did a buy to ask and it got a terrible fill on it.
Hmm.
That'll learn me. Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you just do the buy the ask button on the active trader ladder?
I did.
Well, that places a limit order, does it not?
No.
No.
Well, mine,
Market order.
no, no. Well, it doesn't have to. Mine doesn't. You can set it so that it does a limit order.
Yeah, it did. You're right. It did set it as a limit order.
But it jumps so much. A lot of times if you don't watch where it actually places that cursor on the ladder itself, you don't really know where you're getting in at.
Oh, agreed. Agreed. Well, the Dow, the Nas, and the S&P are all positive.
Mm-hmm. We did fill the gap.
Yeah. Took 5 tries to try to get in on that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Are
Dow.
you still in that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, get on up there.
You're in the 583, Keith.
Yes.
Where are you at it?
441. Right at the top.
It sure would have been nice to be in it before it happened.
Yeah.
I was just about to pull the trigger on that. Had the standby in place, was just gonna do it. That'll teach me. Maybe.
Yeah, it'll teach you how to know things that you don't already know are coming.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice trick.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, when you figure that out, you let me know. I need some of that.
Okay, you got it, Larry.
Come on, get back on up there.
It's climbing back up. Oops. All right, we've got a new supply zone.
volume on that 1036 minute was about 750,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody did something. Somebody said something.
I went ahead and got out of that. I may get back in it, but got out of it for now.
Okay. Let's see here.
I believe that little jump raised the price of these options too.
Mm-hmm.
Market maker just does that on the fly.
Yeah, pretty much.
He just gets to call all the shots.
Yep. Hmm. Price slowly floating back down. Just have profit taking is kind of gotten hold of pricing. Price on the rise again.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me one more minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Price still on the rise here. S&P's gone positive. The others aren't far behind. One minute MACD is heading toward a cross. Now all the indices are positive again. One minute MACD is crossed back over to the call side. See if price can break through the supply zone. Got 25,451 traded on the underlying. Dow is now down 16, S&P or NASDAQ down 3, S&P's up 3. All right, guys, we are at the top of the hour. We're going to go ahead and wrap up our session this morning and for this week. Ended up with 5 trades up 99 and ended up this week nicely. Keith, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You guys all have a blessed and happy Easter this weekend.
Indeed. Indeed. You too. You too, Keith.
All right. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.
All right, guys. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.